Okay, so today we're gonna be installing these rough country lights that I just got in recently. Here's a view of what they look like. Because anyone who has an XJ knows the lighting that comes with it is not that bright. Here's what we'll be taking out. Traditional 2000 era headlight, which doesn't produce much light anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my son help me unscrew these to take this plastic bracket out. Once this bracket comes out, there's another metal bracket, which we take that out, and then it should be a plug and play disconnect. But that's the routine. I'm gonna check in with you in a few minutes. So now, my son's going ahead and taking out the screws for the plastic. He's got a couple, we got two here, and then we'll move on to the metal one. Good work. Okay, so now we unscrewed all. The second bracket comes out. There you go, Trev. And now what we have left is an old Jeep light. And we're gonna disconnect here, and then we'll slide in the new one and redo it. So stay tuned in a second. Okay, so I got the new light here. The old one's out. It looks like a pretty basic 3-prong. There are other adapters in case you need it, but the XJ should not need it. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. That was pretty easy going. So stay tuned for a check on the lights. We'll be right back.
Yep, it did. Yep.
Okay, so the headlight's attached. It has its own little cup body that it falls in place with, but you'll notice there's a little wiggle room. So as you put the bracket back on, it's probably a smart idea to just line it up the best that you can to make sure it's gonna fit back in place. Hold it as you screw it down so it doesn't move. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this, finish the plastic, and then I'll show you this light on with the old light on so you can get a comparison. Finishing up the last 2 bolts on the metal housing that actually holds the light in place. Oops, might need the bigger screwdriver. I got it right here. There you go. We got one in and the old one in. We're gonna show you before and after here. Old versus new. I would say that's a nice update. Stay tuned for the finished product. Finishing up the last screw. There you go, good job. So here's the finished product for a 2000 Jeep Cherokee XJ headlight swap out. That's low beam, high beam, back to low beam. Looks pretty nice. I'm happy with it. Thanks for the help, guys.